And that's how we're going to start the 6 a.m. hour, everybody. It's great to see you, friends. I'm Rita Garcia.
And I'm Samika. Tonight, we want to get right to our meteorologist, Elita Loresca, this morning. We have live reporting going on this morning on the North Loop. You saw Courtney there, but meteorologist Elita Loresca starting us off because, Elita, boy, we've got some slick roads, some dangerous conditions. I've already texted all my family members, get out early this morning.
Yeah, make sure you tell Mama if she can, hold off until maybe the next couple of hours when some of this heavy rain moves through. All right, yesterday we had some bonus rains. Today, the computer models verified. We're getting some heavy pockets of rain that developed overnight. This is the same round of rains that are pushing through the area, combined with a disturbance out toward West Texas. Both of these converging across the area, setting the stage for some widespread showers, some heavy thunderstorms. Thankfully, it's not going to last all day long. I'm going to keep the ABC 13 weather watch in place, most likely until about 9 or 10 o'clock when some of the heaviest of that rain starts to fizzle out. It's still raining fairly heavily out there. You can see that with the bigger raindrops here from our tower cameras. This is our ABC 13 tower camera. This is pointing in the direction of the Southwest Freeway. Some thunder, some lightning. We've got a couple of lightning strikes that are being seen, being captured by our Galveston camera. And over Bush Airport since midnight, picking up 61/100ths of an inch of rain, less than 1/10 of an inch down in Galveston. But many spots along the coast where it's still raining heavily now with some of those thunderstorms picking up anywhere between 1 to 3 inches, and it's still raining in some of those areas. Some of those rains, though, letting up from about Conroe up toward the Piney Woods area, but within the last frame of ABC 13 alert radar, you can see how these rains here are starting to fill further toward the east. It's still raining fairly heavily from Interstate 10 down toward our coastal communities. Notice this cluster of storms just to the east of the Gulf Freeway. This is generally moving in a southeasterly direction toward the east end of Galveston. And over the past hour, most areas are picking up less than 1/2 an inch, but those of you closer to the coastline, maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain. And then you can see the last 3 hours is where we're seeing some higher pockets with some of those thunderstorms, especially along Highway 6. Those of you that might be traveling along 288 this morning, in and around the Pearland area, some moderate to heavy rain is still falling, and you can see that the rain shower activity over Brazoria County still not letting up. The thunder and the lightning shifted offshore, but we are catching some heavier rains around the San Luis Pass. Flood advisory remains in place there until about 7:45. Look at how much rain has fallen in this flood advisory area. This is radar estimates over the past 3 hours, almost 6 inches in just that one spot alone. And as I mentioned, it's still raining heavily there. We've got more rain off to the west. This is all starting to fill further to the east. So we've got a couple more hours of this, and that's what Future Track is showing. Mid to late morning. It's really not until 11 a.m., 12 o'clock, where some of that heavier rain that's happening off to the west finally starts to wind down. And then by 3, 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon, things are really drying out, shaping up very nicely, and we're hopeful that that as well comes into play, comes into fruition. This is the next line that we're going to be watching. I'm going to walk you through that forecast coming up in my full weather in about 15 minutes. But before I leave you, quick look at temperatures. One advantage of all this rain that we've seen is that the temperature readings are trending cooler this morning in the mid to upper 60s to low 70s. And by the afternoon hours, we should only warm in the upper 70s to low 80s. As I mentioned, we've got another round of rain and thunderstorms overnight. I'm going to walk you through that forecast and also the latest weather trends for the holiday weekend coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Elita, we'll see you in about 15 minutes.
Your Future Track and that next round coming up in our stream.
And you'll talk about it on the stream at 7 a.m., which is coming up right now.
We'll see you at the top of the hour, everybody. Have a great